Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Coffee Inside Out podcast. My name is Louis Fu, and I'm here to share with you not only about coffee beans, but also the story around these beautiful beans. And the topic today is the art of meditation in coffee. We all know that coffee is the beverage of energy and waking up. But have you ever thought about meditation through coffee? Back in time when I was working as a barista, I usually come to work very early, like even 20 minutes before the service hour, just to make myself a cup of coffee and enjoy the silence of the early morning. For home coffee brewer, making coffee at home could be a bit too much for most of everyone, especially after working days. But for me, I still make myself a cup of coffee, even on my day off. Sometimes the brew is just for a sip. This kind of feeling while making coffee or having a cup of coffee, having me for the day. So, how coffee helps us in meditation? Let's start with the ritual of brewing. The act of brewing coffee, thinking that is the rhythmic of grinding of the coffee beans, the way rich aroma unfolds, the mesmerizing swirl as hot water meets the coffee grounds. These aren't just the tasks of making coffee, they are invitations to engage our senses and be present in the moment. Carefully measuring the amount of coffee beans becomes a ritual of its own, a mindful act, the connection between you and the brewing process. When you precisely pour the hot water, the steady flows become a meditation in itself. Notice the heat sound, the gurgle, the way of grounds bloom and release their aroma. Every single step from measuring to pouring is a chance to focus on the present rather than worry about the future or dwell on the past. Talking about coffee, we should talk about the gift of slowness. Well, ironically, the invention of Italian espresso wore a lot of coffee drinkers because of how fast it is to take one brew or how quick it is to consume. And over time, there's one misunderstanding that coffee needs to be quick to make and even faster for consume. It's a drink for energy and dynamic. However, for me, coffee in its essence cannot be rushed. To brew a perfect cup of coffee requires a lot of patience. That is an act run away from our often hectic lives. It's a chance to breathe, to think, to enjoy every moment. It simply be. A sign of making coffee is also the meditation in mindful transformation of every morning. Imagine starting each day with this intention, not just gulping down coffee for the caffeine hit, but savoring the beauty of flavors, processes as a meditative act. This simple shift can have a ripple effect. We start our mornings grounded, we become more attuned to the present moment. This awareness can seep into the rest of our day. And you know what? I used to say, a cup of coffee can wake you up, when a good cup of coffee can make your day even better. So that is all of my thinking about meditation in coffee. And thank you for joining me on this exploration of the meditative power hidden within your coffee cup. Maybe your next brew brings not only energy, but a deep sense of peaceful. I would love to hear your experience with coffee and mindfulness. Share with me on the Decrypt Beans Instagram. I would love to hear your stories too. And also, as you can see, This series of podcasts is about sharing different perspectives in this coffee world. Though it's quite unusual, but I hope you find the interest from the topics. If you have any perspective that would love to share, I'm happy to hear too, and hope you have a good day.